G'day guys and welcome back to Mana Down Under. For this video we're looking at Rakdos the Showstopper. Now, like all commander deck ideas, we're just talking about the commander, brainstorming, things you want to know, how to design the deck, cool features. No hardcore deck list here, but anything I do mention will be down below. So Rakdos has definitely changed a lot in the last few iterations. This one's gone a coin flipping Imp Devil tribal theme. 6 mana, 6/6 legendary demon, flying trample. When he enters the battlefield, flip a coin for each creature that isn't a demon, devil, or imp. Destroy each creature who comes up tails. Okay, so it's like a selective or pseudo board wipe built in. So you look at it, how do you design around it? Coin flipping, devil, imp, demon, tribal. That's really it, nice and simple. Previous Rakdos, Lord of Riots, doesn't really work too well in the deck. He's more of a build around himself. But the Defiler, the very first iteration of Rakdos, could work. It's a all-in or nothing kind of plan, but could consider him in the deck. So, what do you need in this deck? Well, Krark Thumb is a must-have. Coin flipping tribal. There's only really one card in, like, legal magic, not counting that can help you here. So, must-have. Now, his effect is when he enters the battlefield, you flip the coins. Anything that's not imp or demon gets blown up pretty much if you win the flip. You want to try and abuse that if you can, but red-black doesn't flicker or blink at all, like not really well. So artifact is the only way. So Conjurer's Closet, Commander Staples, point, end of turn, get a reset. Helm the Host works in the sense that we're creating another copy of Rakdos that when it enters, does the trigger again. Voyager Staff gives us a one-off for 3 mana pretty much on the spot. Or Cold Storage, which is kind of going up in price right now because of Rakdos. Lets you reset a ton of creatures in one go if you need to, but a bit more costly. Other things we might look in the deck are Sarkhan's Unsealing and Liliana's Contract. With the Unsealing, whenever you cast a creature with power 4, 5, or 6, you get to deal 4 damage to any target. Most of the demons are 4 to 6 power, it's a pretty common thing. But if you cast a really big one with power 7 or greater, you get to deal 4 damage to each opponent, all their creatures and planeswalkers. We chose this over Warstorm Surge because it's cheaper, so it curves better into the demons, and it's on cast. If we go up against the blue player, we're not going to do too well. Those demons aren't going to make it to the battlefield. Liliana's Contract. Lose 4, draw 4. I'm fine with that all day long. But if you have 4 different demons, you win the game. Well, your commander's one of them. Find 3 more, win the game. You'd be nuts not to include it in the deck. I feel like Heartless Hidetsugu is a popular choice for any Rakdos deck, but a mayhem. Pretty much tap, each player loses half their life, rounded down. It can kill you. Mix it with something like Archfiend of Despair, Wound Reflection, or Curse of Bloodletting, and insta-kill on the spot. Out of these 3, probably the Archfiend and Bloodletting are my choice, because, well, Archfiend's a demon, so it works well in the deck. And Bloodletting is a single-person curse, it's only $1, it's nice and cheap. Something else to consider. Demons are expensive, very greedy, but they're powerful. So Urza's Incubator and Heartless Summoning are really good ways to keep the deck nice and cheap. People don't expect demons coming out for 2, 3 mana. Really puts them off. So these are a great option. Heartless does give them -1/-1, but demons are pretty chunky, so it's not really a downside in this deck. Now let's look at our little tribal theme we got going on. Imps, they're not that good. There's not many good imps in Magic. Have a look through Gatherer, they're pretty bad. Vault Skirge, let's say honest, it's a 1 mana 1/1 essentially because of Phyrexian Life. It's more of a nuisance than anything for your opponent to deal with. And Chaos Imps. With Unleash, you're pretty much 6 mana for a 7/6 trample flyer. I would probably not even bother with Imps, to be honest. Run them out for more demons that have better utility for your deck. The Devils, they do offer something at least. You got things like Bedlam Reveler, which is expensive but can reduce its own cost, but lets you ditch your hand, reset up to 3, and prowess. Flayer of the Hatebound, we don't really have much of a Undying theme in the deck, but just himself, when he comes back from Undying, gets to deal 4 damage to something. Prodder, potential draw or burn for your opponent. Pretty much upkeep, reveal top card of your library. Your opponent may put it in the graveyard, but they got to take damage to go to a CMC, so it could do some damage. The Devils and Demons are pretty expensive, so it could really hurt them. Charmbreakers, you don't run too many instant sorceries in the deck, so the random return isn't too bad, plus the big buff it gets every time. And good old Rakdos Cackler, little 1 mana 2/2 in this deck. Alright, into the demons. This is the meat of the deck. So these guys here offer a good form of damage or life loss. Archfiend of Despair. In the end step, each opponent loses life equal what they lost. Pretty good. Master Cruelties, if it gets through ever, you're down to 1 life. You're pretty much dead at that point. Nixilis with Landfall here, they lose 3 life, put 3 counters on Nixilis, becomes a huge threat. or Nixilis Unshackled. If anyone tried to search the library, there's 10 life just gone, plus it gets really big through creature death. These demons here offer a form of removal or board wiping, so Reaper of the Abyss with Morbid, end turn, destroy target non-demon, pretty easy in this deck. Overseer on entry destroys target creature every time a creature opponent controlled dies, you get a 2/2 zombie token. Dread Cackler Demon here, pretty much taps down your boys, it's a board wipe. It is expensive 10 mana, but it's a board wipe on a creature and it's a demon. Or Nephrox, Overlord of Grix, offers us a form of sacrifice every time we attack with him by himself. Pestilence Demon, just spam that black mana, deal damage to everything, but be careful not to kill your own stuff. Demon of Dark Schemes, we don't run an energy theme in the deck at all, but if you time it right against the Weenie board, you can get a ton of energy and potentially start resurrecting things from the graveyard. Archfiend of Depravity pretty much keeps your opponent down to 2 creatures, really good against token decks. I love Desecration Demon. It's a 6/6 for 4 mana, or people can pay a tribute to it, sacrifice a creature to keep it tapped down, but they have to give it a counter. I think it's great. It gets big if they don't want to deal with it, and then when they do have to deal with it, it's already big. These demons here offer us draw or card advantages some way. Indulgent Tormentor, pretty much upkeep, we get to draw an additional card, and unless they sack a creature or pay 3 life. Bloodgift Demon, target player just draws a card, loses a life, I'll do that all day long. The Perverter of Truth, each player loses 2 life and draws 2 cards on each upkeep, on their upkeep I should say. Sure, we give them a little advantage, but we can deal with it more. And Cyber Insanity, well, no one can have a hand. Watch people squirm as they're like, I can't play these things this turn. While demons like Krark, who doesn't get regular unfortunately, can sacrifice creatures to draw cards and gain life. Really handy in the deck. The rest of the demons here, they're a form of tutoring in the deck. Runescar can get anything on entry. Razorketh, sack another creature, pay 2 life. Go and tutor for any card in your deck pretty much. And Doom Whisperer with that Surveil too, we can dig really deep through the deck if we need to find an emergency piece. Plus, they're all quite big beaters on the side. And just kind of wrapping it up, I'm at Eternal, a 3 mana 5/5 demon. That's a lot of pressure with a flick 3. Sure, it does get counters on it, but we'll pull him off pretty easy. And Lord of the Void, if he can get through and hit the player, they're going to exile top 7, you can put a creature straight into play for free. Hopefully you're versing a good creature deck. But we are Rakdos, so I want to keep it on theme of course. There's plenty of amazing Rakdos permanents which add a bit of flavour to the game. Captive Audience. I don't know why they didn't say curse on it, but it's pretty much a curse. For your opponent, they have to either have their life become 4, discard their hand, or each of their opponents, so you, get 5 2/2 zombie tokens. It's wonderful. Havoc Festival. People can't gain life, and to each player's upkeep, they lose half their life, rounded up. Really good. Good fun in a Rakdos game. Puts everyone on a clock. Reign of Gore. If anyone will try and gain life, they lose that much instead. There's a lot of life gain in Commander now. And things like Pain Magnification. If you deal 3 more damage from a single source, they have to discard a card too. In this deck, that's a lot. Most of the demons are pretty chunky, so each one that hits often adds a bit of a discard element to it. Even your Rakdos removal is on theme. You've got the new Bedevil with a stunning Sediment Kitten artwork. Dreadbore is very handy. Rakdos Return. The flavor is pretty strong on that one. Wrecking Brawl. They're all great Rakdos themed cards. You've also got your split cards, which offer a bit more utility in the deck. Things that do support the deck, not too much because you are just a red-black demon tribal kind of thing. Mark of Oni. It is a steal spell in black, which is very unique. For 3 mana, you control enchanted creature, but if you do not control the demon, you're going to sacrifice the mark and they get the creature back. Bloodspeaker here is kind of a tutor for the deck. Upkeep, you may sacrifice it, search your library for a demon, put it into your hand, but whenever a demon comes to the plane of control, you may return it from your graveyard to your hand. So it's a continuous demon tutor in this deck. Inner Demon from the new Battleborn makes a creature a demon, but when it dies, pretty much -2/-2 all non-demons on the board. That's fine by us. And of course, you could have Nixilis the Reignited, the Planeswalker. He fits the deck well. He's draw and he's removal. It fits perfectly. Of course, with Erebos works well on the deck as well. Bit of lifelink never hurt because we do lose a bit through our own deck. But whipping in a demon for that one last push of its effect is really strong. The deck is red-black, so you don't draw at all, not well anyway. So consider running your artifact draw through your Mindstone Hedron Archive, your Dream Hedron, so notice 1, 2, 3, and run your Locket. They give you mana early on, so you can cast your really big abusive demons, and then hopefully got enough mana to take over to cast them normally, then sack them out to draw cards. So in saying that, make sure you got Sol Ring, Thran Dynamo, and your Signet. You need good, strong land base there. As for the rest of the deck, take whatever control and removal you like. I've just mentioned the on flavor theme removal here, but there's plenty. It's red black, you have great options. Rakdos the Showstopper is pretty cool, very flavorful. I love the card image, the design, the abilities with the flavor text to entertain me when he enters. If you can't entertain the king's gonna chop your head off. A cool card design all around, I like it. And Rakdos has always been a good community favorite, and they haven't done wrong here, they've done well. Yeah, let me know your thoughts about Rakdos. Do you guys want to build him? Do you want to see more coin flipping? I thought Wizards said they didn't like coin flipping, but here they are still printing it. That Krark thumb will need reprint, it's gonna get expensive, I reckon. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, guys, and have a good one. Cheers. Thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like and sub and click the bell icon for notifications, it's greatly appreciated. And if you have any deck or video ideas, just suggest them down below, and have a good one, guys.